Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk to you about authenticity. And it's not that I haven't talked about this topic before, but I need you to clarify what I mean with this. I need to clarify so that you get clear. Why? Because it's the basis of everything that we do when it comes to self-sabotage, everything that we don't do, maybe more than what we do. You know, I'm a health and mindset coach right now. I've written 3 books. I coach people. I do online courses. I live my life. I'm out there. I'm experimenting. I am expressing and I'm thriving. But it wasn't always like that. You know, I was the one bedridden. I was the one thinking more about what people thought of me than doing what my heart was telling me. I was the one that was so afraid to go through a deep detoxification process because I would get so skinny, because I would get so weak, because I was so sick. I couldn't even I couldn't even move. I was the one that got so depressed that I would rather die than live for one more day. I mean, I literally told my husband, I said, I'm just gonna lay here until one out of 2 things happen. Either I die or I get healthy. And to be honest, at that time, I was hoping death would be the one. And because I really didn't know if I could ever get healthy. And I really didn't feel like that would be possible. Why? Because it was not possible within what I could think, what I could see in my world. It was not possible. Okay, because I've never seen anything like it. Because I was, maybe like you are, I was looking for proof. I was looking for it to fit into my life. So the statement that I want to talk around today is this: you cannot be authentic and real in your expression and worry about what other people think at the same time. You cannot fully express your needs, live out your true passion, follow your dreams, and worry about what other people think, or worry about your appearance. This is huge, huge. And I know where you're coming from. I lost my hair literally almost twice because the body's been shedding and shredding every cell in my body that wasn't made out of quality ingredients. Now, we aren't living a life filled with quality ingredients, now are we? Go to the supermarket and look what's there in a box with a label with pesticides, fungicides, herbicides. They're processed. It's mixed into, you can go find a box of guacamole, look at the ingredients list. And this is the thing. It doesn't even have anything remotely close to avocado in it. So you're buying a product thinking it's something and it's something else. And they don't even have to label half of what's really in there, So there really isn't even authenticity in that part of what we're living. We're living a lie, literally. We're living away from nature. We're living away from our true self on every single level. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about appearance. Look at what we're doing. Fillers here, there. I did that. I had my boobs enlarged until I took them out. That was my life. I had Botox done in my forehead like 15 years ago. Did I have to suffer? Sure. This is what we're living today. An artificial world. And what we're experiencing is artificial consequence, meaning pain on every level. And no, I'm not just talking about physical pain here. I'm talking about emotional pain. I'm talking about a whole set of people walking around like robots, being more afraid of what people think than about what they can achieve, thinking more about what they look like than what they can feel, what their passion is, how they can express from the heart. We know the beauty comes from the inside. It doesn't have to do with the makeup. It doesn't have to do with you not showing yourself on your bad day or your good day. It doesn't have to do with that. I am still learning to express myself fully. And I did write the book called No More Bullshit. But still, it's rough. We have to break free, and this is what I work on. This is the key. This is where healing comes from. And ultimately, this is where healing is taking us. So if you choose the route of saying, I'm going to change my diet, that means you're leaving some kind of bullshit. You're leaving a lot artificial stuff, and you're just putting your body into something real. Something real goes into you, and you tap into something real. Like this tree right here, like into nature. You're elevating your vibrancy, your enthusiasm through vibration, through simply changing your diet. Now, how simple can it be? What a gift! What a gem! It's gold. Oh, but then again, it's hard. Why? Because of the most important thing, your mindset. Thinking that it's hard. Why? Because of what we're talking about right now. Because it'll make you different. Because it'll make you stand out. Because you'll be vulnerable. Because you'll be up for grabs. Because you'll be seen. We want to hide. Not only behind the crowd, not to be seen, afraid to shine, but behind our own facade. Behind what looks good, no cracks. Let me tell you, it doesn't work like that. Me, I've been walking down the raw food path for the last 12 to 13 years. I've been living a high food diet for 6 years plus. And I'm not saying this is what you do for the rest of your life. I'm saying this is my world right now. This is what I teach and what I see with my clients. But do I hit my own shit now and then? Sure. Do I go really deep now and then? Sure, that's my choice. Do I have to hide it? Do I have to change anything up? No, I don't. Because our authentic expression is what we need. Why? Because that's where healing is. Now, so many of you have heard me talk about the thyroid, and so many of you have heard me talk about the adrenals when it comes to feelings. And so many of you know the connection of the glands, the lymphatic system, the pH, the alkaline, acidic, and how you can live a more alkaline lifestyle, cleanse your body, detoxify. Make sure, by the way, that you go to my free webinar and watch it. It's called How to Detoxify the Right Way. I also have 3 free videos out. All the links are below that you can start with. But the thing is this is about you and being real. It's all that it is. Ultimately, that's where it will lead you. So one of my clients, for example, you could say that everything was physical. There was a lot of thyroid, meaning there was a lot of overweight. There was anger, there was depression, there was low adrenals, so hardly any energy, high anxiety level, a lot of pain, diagnosed fibromyalgia, such a bullshit diagnosis, that's another thing. And went through. Now, all the pain disappeared and the weight fell off. But you know what this woman now feels is the greatest thing that happened on this journey? Is that she is now her. In the way that she's confident and powerful, and she is not living her dreams. She is now creating from her own expression. She changed what she was doing. She is now an artist expressing herself, something that she wanted to do her whole life, but she just had this crappy understanding that she was taught that was not something you could live off, or that was something that was hard, and that you couldn't do that you needed to go to college and have this job or that job. This is our health we're talking about. And this is the health of the planet we're talking about. And if everybody's walking around with a mask, trying to show only the good sides of themselves, they are suppressing. That's the thing. Every time you show up as something different than you, you're suppressing yourself. You're telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not proud of me. I'm not proud of what I'm doing. and you're doing the world a disservice. Why? Because the world is now missing out on everything that you have to offer when you're at your best. So always follow your passion. Always follow your dream. Don't care about what other people say. Don't care about what they think. Don't self-sabotage yourself. And don't be a victim saying, but I have so many reasons not to. You know, I can't. It's easy for you. It's not easy for anyone. It is crazy hard and has nothing to do with status, what you've done, where you come from, the country you live in, where you were born, if you have a job, if you don't have a job, has nothing to say. Some of the most unhealthy and unhappy people in this world have, for example, a lot of money. It has nothing on us. So be authentic. Tell your real story when you express yourselves, but don't take with you the old. Meaning, if you've had a shitty life, leave it there. If I were to walk around talking about everything that I went through in a form of seeking validation, seeking people to feel sorry for me, you know, kind of using it to tell everybody that it was hard for me, that I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't work. I was on 100% disability for years. Nobody walks back from that. Why? Because they don't want to give up on the cushion that they have then gotten. We need to get out of that mentality and grow up and really take charge and say, you know what? I'm going to show up in my life as everything that I am. I'm not going to hold back for anything. I'm just going to show up and I'm going to be the best that I am. And I don't care if my hair's falling out. I don't care if I'm wrinkled, getting older, getting skinny. I don't care. Who would? Look at this magnificent life. It has so much to offer, but it needs to come from the heart. Okay? So I hope that was inspiring in some way. I know it sounded like a rant, and it kind of was. I had some really good sessions with clients today. So I was in the kind of the drive, and I wanted to share some of that with you. So remember this, and if you ever need me, reach out. I'm at InspiredByHilde.com. But first of all, I want you to sign up for that webinar because it will have the keys to start detoxification. You know, so start there, but reach out anytime you want. Send me an email. Just go below here and make come. You know, I love to interact with you. That's why I'm here. That's my purpose. That's why my passion. You know, I do this because it's my living right now. Of course, you know, some of this. But to be honest, this is more about, if I can connect to just a few of you, it gives me joy because this is my way of paying back. And this is for all of us. It's open for all of us. Okay, so namaste, my friends. Come back. I love you for being here and thank you so much.